One decision can change your entire life. One bad decision can create years of regret. One good decision can open doors you never imagined. The truth is, your life today is the result of the decisions you made yesterday. And the life you will have tomorrow depends on the decisions you make today. Many people spend years blaming luck, circumstances, or other people while ignoring the real reason their life stays the same. Poor decisions repeated every day. Life is short. Too short to waste on excuses. Too short to stay stuck. Too short to keep making the same mistakes. In this video, we will learn how to make better decisions, improve ourselves daily, and build a life we can be proud of before time slips away. Because every choice matters, and every choice is shaping your future right now. Lesson 1. Think about consequences. Before taking action. One of the biggest differences between successful people and unsuccessful people is the way they make decisions. Most people think only about the present moment. They think about what feels good right now, what feels easy right now, what brings comfort right now. But wise people think differently. They think about consequences. They ask themselves, what will happen if I make this choice? How will this affect my future? Will this decision help me or hurt me later? This habit can completely change a person's life. The truth is simple. Every decision has a consequence. Some consequences are good. Some consequences are painful. But every choice creates a result. Many people destroy their future because they only focus on short-term pleasure. They choose comfort instead of discipline. They choose distraction instead of growth. They choose excuses instead of responsibility. At first, these choices feel easy. Sleeping longer feels good. Avoiding work feels good. Wasting time feels good. Ignoring responsibilities feels good. But later, these same choices often create regret. Meanwhile, disciplined choices may feel difficult today, but they create rewards later. Studying feels hard. Exercising feels hard. Learning new skills feels hard. Saving money feels hard. But these actions create a better future. This is why consequences matter. Many people ask, what do I want right now? Wise people ask, what kind of future do I want? That single difference changes everything. Another important truth is this. A few minutes of thinking can prevent years of regret. Many mistakes happen because people act too quickly. They become angry and say something hurtful. They make emotional decisions. They follow impulses without thinking carefully. Later, they regret those actions. This is why patience is powerful. Before making an important decision, stop for a moment. Think carefully. Ask questions. Look at possible outcomes. A calm decision is usually better than a rushed decision. Another reason people make poor choices is because they focus only on benefits while ignoring risks. Every decision has both. A person may think about how enjoyable a habit feels today, but ignore the damage it creates later. A person may focus on short-term comfort while ignoring long-term consequences. This creates problems. Strong decision-makers learn how to see beyond the present moment. They understand that today's actions create tomorrow's reality. Another lesson is this. Your future is hidden inside your daily choices. Many people wait for life-changing opportunities while ignoring small daily decisions. But small decisions matter. Choosing to read instead of wasting time matters. Choosing healthy habits matters. Choosing positive people matters. Choosing discipline matters. These choices may seem small today, but repeated over months and years, they create a completely different life. Many successful people did not become successful because of one perfect decision. They became successful because of hundreds of good decisions repeated consistently. Another powerful truth is this: emotions often create bad decisions. When people are angry, they often say things they regret. When people are afraid, they often avoid opportunities. When people are excited, they sometimes act without thinking. This is why emotional control matters. A wise person does not allow temporary emotions to control permanent decisions. They calm down first. Then they think clearly. Then they act. This creates better outcomes. Another important lesson is this: seek wisdom before making important choices. Many people try to solve every problem alone. But learning from experienced people can save years of mistakes. Books teach wisdom. Life experience teaches wisdom. Mentors teach wisdom. Listening carefully can help you avoid unnecessary pain. A smart person learns from mistakes. A wise person learns from the mistakes of others too. Another truth many people forget is this: not making a decision is also a decision. Waiting forever, delaying action, avoiding responsibility. These choices also create consequences. Sometimes people stay stuck because they are afraid of making the wrong decision. But staying frozen often creates problems too. Strong people gather information, think carefully, and then move forward with courage. Another powerful lesson is this: your life is built one decision at a time. Every day you are choosing habits, choosing priorities, choosing how to spend your time, choosing how to treat people, choosing how to respond to challenges. These choices slowly become your future. Remember this carefully. Before taking action, think about the consequences. Ask yourself, will this decision help the person I want to become? If the answer is yes, move forward. If the answer is no, think again. Because life is short, and every decision is either building the future you want or taking you further away from it. Lesson 2. Do not make decisions based on emotions. When people are angry, they make decisions they later regret. When they are afraid, they avoid opportunities that could change their life. When they are excited, they sometimes act without thinking carefully. When they are sad, they may give up too quickly. This is why emotional control is so important. The truth is simple. Emotions are temporary, but the consequences of your decisions can last for years. Many people lose relationships because of one angry moment. Many people lose opportunities because of one fearful decision. Many people create unnecessary problems because they acted without thinking clearly. This is why wise people do not make important decisions when emotions are at their highest. They pause, they think, they calm down first. Then they decide. That simple habit can prevent countless mistakes. Imagine driving a car during a storm. Visibility becomes poor and the road becomes dangerous. Making decisions during intense emotions is similar. Your judgment becomes cloudy. You cannot see situations clearly. That is why patience matters. A calm mind makes better choices than an emotional mind. Another important truth is this: feelings change quickly. What feels terrible today may not feel terrible next week. What feels exciting today may not feel exciting next month. This is why making permanent decisions based on temporary emotions can be dangerous. Many people quit jobs, end friendships, abandon goals, or make financial mistakes because they acted during emotional moments instead of thinking carefully. Strong people understand this. They never allow one emotional moment to completely control their future. Another lesson is this. Emotional decisions often focus on immediate comfort. Wise decisions focus on long-term results. Fear says, stay where it feels safe. Growth says, move forward even if it feels uncomfortable. Laziness says, do it tomorrow. Discipline says, do it today. Anger says, react immediately. Wisdom says, think first. Every day you must choose which voice to follow, the voice of emotion or the voice of wisdom. Another powerful truth is this. A calm mind sees opportunities more clearly. When fear controls people, they often focus only on risks. When anger controls people, they often focus only on problems. When stress controls people, they often feel trapped. But a calm person can see solutions. They can think logically. They can evaluate situations more accurately. This creates better outcomes. Many successful people have learned how to control emotions instead of being controlled by them. They still feel fear. They still feel stress. They still feel disappointment. But they do not allow those emotions to make decisions for them. That creates mental strength. Another important lesson is this. Give yourself time before making important decisions. If you are angry, wait. If you are upset, wait. If you are extremely excited, wait. Allow emotions to settle. Then look at the situation again. You will often see things differently. A decision that seemed perfect during an emotional moment may no longer seem wise after a few hours or days of calm thinking. This simple habit can save you from many regrets. Another truth is this. Self-control creates freedom. People often believe freedom means doing whatever they feel like doing. But true freedom comes from controlling your impulses. A person who controls emotions can protect relationships, finances, health, and future goals. That is real power. Anyone can react emotionally. Not everyone can remain calm during pressure. Another powerful lesson is this. Your future depends on the quality of your decisions. And the quality of your decisions depends on the condition of your mind. A stressed mind makes weaker choices. A calm mind makes stronger choices. This is why protecting your peace matters. Sleep matters. Healthy habits matter. Quiet reflection matters. The better your mental state, the better your decisions become. Many people spend years trying to improve their life without improving their decision-making. But every area of life is connected to choices. Your habits are choices. Your friends are choices. Your priorities are choices. Your future is built through choices. And emotional control helps those choices become wiser. Remember this carefully. Never let temporary emotions make permanent decisions. Pause before reacting. Think before acting. Allow wisdom to become stronger than emotion. Because one calm decision can save you years of regret and move your life in a completely different direction. Lesson 3. Learn from your mistakes and experiences. Every person makes mistakes. Every person fails. Every person makes decisions they later wish they could change. This is a normal part of life. The problem is not making mistakes. The problem is repeating the same mistakes again and again without learning from them. The truth is simple. Mistakes can become your greatest teachers if you are willing to learn from them. Many people feel embarrassed after failure. They try to forget what happened and move on without understanding why things went wrong. Because of this, they often repeat the same behavior, the same bad habits, the same poor decisions, the same emotional reactions, and the same problems appear again. Wise people do something different. They reflect. They ask themselves, what can I learn from this? What mistake did I make? How can I do better next time? These questions create growth. A mistake becomes valuable when it teaches a lesson. Another important truth is this: experience is one of the greatest teachers in life. You can read books, watch videos, listen to advice, but some lessons become truly powerful only after you experience them yourself. A person understands the value of discipline after experiencing the consequences of laziness. A person understands the value of good decisions after experiencing the pain of bad decisions. A person understands the value of time after wasting too much of it. Experience creates wisdom. This is why life teaches lessons through both success and failure. Many people believe successful people never make mistakes. That is not true. Successful people often make many mistakes. The difference is that they learn from them. They adjust, they improve, and they keep moving forward. Failure becomes feedback, not an excuse to quit. Another lesson is this: do not be afraid of mistakes. Be afraid of refusing to learn. Some people become so afraid of failure that they stop trying new things completely. They avoid risks, avoid challenges, avoid opportunities, because they fear making mistakes. But growth always involves mistakes. Nobody becomes skilled immediately. Nobody becomes wise immediately. Learning requires trial and error. The person who keeps learning eventually becomes stronger than the person who never tries. Another powerful truth is this: painful experiences often teach the most valuable lessons. A difficult relationship may teach you the importance of boundaries. A financial mistake may teach responsibility. A failure may teach patience. A disappointment may teach resilience. These lessons are often uncomfortable, but they help people grow. This is why difficult experiences should not automatically be viewed as wasted experiences. Even painful moments can provide valuable wisdom. Another important lesson is this: take responsibility for your mistakes. Many people blame circumstances, luck, or other people for every problem. Because of this, they never grow. Growth begins when you honestly say, "Yes, I made a mistake. Yes, I could have done better. Yes, I need to improve." This honesty creates strength. Taking responsibility does not make you weak. It makes you mature. A mature person focuses on solutions instead of excuses. Another truth is this: reflection turns experience into wisdom. Many people go through life without thinking deeply about their experiences. They stay busy, stay distracted, keep moving. But they never stop long enough to understand what life is teaching them. This is why reflection matters. Spend time thinking about your decisions. Think about your successes. Think about your failures. Ask yourself what lessons each experience contains. That process creates wisdom. Another powerful lesson is this: your past can guide your future. The purpose of looking back is not to stay trapped in regret. The purpose is to learn. Once you understand the lesson, move forward. Do not spend years punishing yourself for old mistakes. Use those experiences to make better choices going forward. Every mistake can become a stepping stone instead of a stumbling block. Another important truth is this: people who learn quickly improve quickly. They pay attention. They adjust behavior. They apply lessons. Because of this, they continue growing while others remain stuck. Growth is not about being perfect. Growth is about learning. And learning never stops. Remember this carefully. Mistakes are not proof that you are failing. They are opportunities to become wiser. Every experience contains a lesson. Every failure contains information. Every challenge contains growth. The people who improve their life are not the people who never make mistakes. They are the people who learn from every mistake and use those lessons to make better decisions in the future. Lesson 4. Choose growth over comfort. Every day, life gives you a choice. You can choose comfort, or you can choose growth. Comfort feels safe. Comfort feels easy. Comfort asks very little from you. Growth is different. Growth requires effort. Growth requires discipline. Growth requires courage. This is why many people stay stuck for years. They continue choosing what is comfortable instead of what helps them improve. The truth is simple. Everything you want in life is usually found outside your comfort zone. Confidence grows when you face fear. Strength grows when you face challenges. Knowledge grows when you continue learning. Success grows when you keep moving forward despite discomfort. A person who always chooses comfort rarely reaches their full potential. Many people dream about a better life. They want better health, better finances, better relationships, better skills. But they are unwilling to accept the discomfort required to create those things. They want results without effort. They want success without sacrifice. They want growth without struggle. Unfortunately, life does not work that way. Growth requires action, and action often feels uncomfortable at first. Another important truth is this: comfort creates temporary pleasure. Growth creates long-term rewards. Sleeping longer feels comfortable. Waking up early to work on your goals feels uncomfortable. Watching entertainment all day feels comfortable. Learning a new skill feels uncomfortable. Avoiding difficult conversations feels comfortable. Facing problems honestly feels uncomfortable. In the short term, comfort usually feels better. In the long term, growth creates a better life. This is why wise people focus on what benefits their future rather than what feels easiest today. Another lesson is this: discomfort is not your enemy. Many people see discomfort as a sign that something is wrong. The moment life becomes difficult, they stop. The moment effort becomes required, they quit. But discomfort often means you are growing. When you exercise, your muscles feel uncomfortable. When you learn something new, your brain feels challenged. When you step outside your comfort zone, fear appears. These feelings are normal. Growth and discomfort often travel together. A person who understands this becomes stronger mentally. They stop running from difficulty. They start learning from it. Another powerful truth is this: the comfort zone becomes smaller over time. If you avoid challenges constantly, your confidence slowly decreases. Small problems start feeling huge. Simple risks start feeling frightening. Life becomes controlled by fear. But when you regularly challenge yourself, confidence grows. Your comfort zone expands. Things that once felt impossible begin feeling normal. This is how personal growth happens. Little by little. Step by step. Challenge by challenge. Another important lesson is this: growth requires patience. Many people expect immediate results. They want success in a few days. They want transformation in a few weeks. But meaningful growth takes time. A tree does not grow overnight. A strong mindset does not develop overnight. A successful life is built through consistent effort over months and years. This is why patience matters. Keep improving even when progress feels slow. Small improvements repeated daily create powerful results later. Another truth is this: the pain of discipline is usually smaller than the pain of regret. Discipline may feel difficult today. Learning may feel difficult today. Hard work may feel difficult today, but regret often lasts much longer. Many people look back wishing they had started earlier, wishing they had taken more chances, wishing they had worked harder, wishing they had believed in themselves. Do not let future regret become your story. Choose growth now. Another powerful lesson is this: every challenge contains an opportunity. A difficult situation can teach resilience. A failure can teach wisdom. A setback can teach patience. A mistake can teach improvement. People who grow the most are usually people who learn from challenges instead of running from them. They ask, "What can this experience teach me?" That mindset creates strength. Another important truth is this: your future is shaped by the choices you make today. Every time you choose learning over laziness, growth wins. Every time you choose discipline over excuses, growth wins. Every time you choose courage over fear, growth wins. These decisions may seem small, but repeated over time, they create a completely different life. Remember this carefully. Comfort may feel good for a moment. Growth creates a better future. Life is short. Do not spend it hiding inside your comfort zone. Challenge yourself. Learn continuously. Take action. Keep improving. Because the person you become tomorrow depends on the choices you make today. Lesson 5. Listen more, react less. Most people want to be heard. Most people want to express their opinions. Most people want to talk. But very few people truly listen. Because of this, they miss important lessons, valuable information, and opportunities to understand other people. The truth is simple. The more you listen, the more you learn. The more you react, the more mistakes you make. Many people react too quickly. They interrupt. They become angry immediately. They defend themselves before understanding the full situation. They allow emotions to control their behavior. This often creates unnecessary problems. A wise person does something different. They pause. They listen carefully. They observe. And then they respond. This habit creates better decisions and stronger relationships. Another important truth is this: listening requires humility. When you listen, you admit that you do not know everything. You become open to learning. You become open to different perspectives. You become open to wisdom. This mindset helps people grow much faster. A person who believes they already know everything stops learning. But a person who listens continues growing throughout life. Many successful people became successful because they were willing to learn from others. They listened to mentors. They listened to feedback. They listened to experience. Because of this, they improved faster. Another lesson is this: reacting emotionally often creates regret. Think about how many arguments begin because someone reacted without understanding. How many friendships end because of a quick emotional response? How many opportunities are lost because fear or anger controlled a decision? Most people regret things they said during emotional moments. Very few people regret taking time to think before speaking. This is why emotional control matters so much. A calm response is usually stronger than an emotional reaction. Another powerful truth is this: not every situation requires an immediate response. Modern life encourages people to react instantly. Instant messages, instant opinions, instant reactions. But wisdom grows when people slow down. A thoughtful response is often far better than a quick reaction. Before speaking, ask yourself, do I understand the full situation? Am I reacting emotionally? Will my response improve this situation? These questions create maturity. Another important lesson is this: Listening helps you understand people better. Every person has experiences, struggles, and perspectives that you may not fully understand. When you listen carefully, you learn what motivates people. You learn what they fear. You learn what they value. This creates stronger relationships. People appreciate being understood, and understanding begins with listening. A person who listens well often becomes trusted and respected. Another truth is this: observation is a powerful teacher. You can learn a great deal simply by paying attention. Observe successful people. Observe your habits. Observe your mistakes. Observe how people behave during difficult situations. Life is constantly teaching lessons to those who pay attention. Many people miss these lessons because they are too busy reacting. A calm observer often sees opportunities and solutions that others overlook. Another powerful lesson is this: silence can be a strength. You do not have to respond to every criticism. You do not have to join every argument. You do not have to prove yourself constantly. Sometimes the strongest choice is to remain calm and protect your peace. A person who controls reactions controls a large part of their life. This creates emotional freedom. Another important truth is this: listening improves decision-making. The more information you gather, the better your decisions become. People who react too quickly often make choices based on incomplete information. People who listen carefully usually see the bigger picture. This leads to better outcomes. Good decisions rarely come from impatience. They come from understanding. Another lesson is this: life becomes easier when you stop taking everything personally. Not every comment is an attack. Not every disagreement is disrespect. Not every problem requires emotional energy. Learning to listen calmly and react less helps you stay focused on what truly matters. This creates peace. Remember this carefully. Listen more. Observe more. Think more. React less. The people who grow the most are often the people who remain calm enough to learn from life instead of constantly reacting to it. And in a world full of noise, a person who listens carefully gains a powerful advantage. Lesson 6. Your daily choices shape your future. Many people believe their future will change because of one big opportunity, one lucky moment, or one life-changing event. But that is rarely how life works. The truth is simple. Your future is mostly shaped by the small choices you make every single day. The life you have today is largely the result of the decisions you made yesterday. And the life you will have tomorrow is being built by the decisions you make today. This is why daily choices matter so much. Many people focus only on huge goals while ignoring small habits. They dream about success, dream about happiness, dream about becoming a better person. But they forget that every dream is built through daily actions. A healthy body is built through daily choices. A successful career is built through daily choices. A strong mindset is built through daily choices. Everything begins with what you repeatedly do. Another important truth is this: small decisions may seem unimportant, but they create powerful results over time. Reading 10 pages today may not seem life-changing. Saving a little money today may not seem life-changing. Exercising for 30 minutes today may not seem life-changing. But repeated consistently, these actions create extraordinary results. This is how success works, not through one giant action, but through hundreds of small actions performed consistently. Many people fail because they underestimate the power of daily habits. They think, this small decision does not matter. But every decision matters. Every choice moves you closer to your goals or further away from them. Another lesson is this: your habits are creating your future right now. Whether you realize it or not, every day you are building something. You are building discipline or laziness, building confidence or self-doubt, building knowledge or ignorance, building health or poor health. You cannot escape this process. Life is always moving forward. The question is, what are your daily choices creating? A person who spends years making disciplined choices will eventually have a very different life from someone who spends years making careless choices. This is why awareness matters. Another powerful truth is this: success is often invisible in the beginning. Good choices rarely create instant rewards. The person exercising today may not see dramatic results tomorrow. The person learning a skill today may not become an expert next week. The person saving money today may not become wealthy immediately. But progress is happening. Slowly, quietly, consistently. Strong people understand this. They trust the process. They keep making good decisions even when results are not visible yet. That patience creates success. Another important lesson is this: bad choices work the same way. Negative habits often feel harmless at first. Wasting time today feels harmless. Avoiding responsibility today feels harmless. Making excuses today feels harmless. But repeated over months and years, these habits create serious consequences. Small negative decisions can slowly build a life filled with regret. This is why daily discipline matters. A person rarely destroys their future in one day. It usually happens through small, poor choices repeated over time. Another truth is this: you become what you repeatedly do. If you repeatedly learn, you become knowledgeable. If you repeatedly work hard, you become disciplined. If you repeatedly avoid challenges, fear becomes stronger. Your actions shape your identity, and your identity shapes your future. This is why habits are so powerful. They slowly transform who you are. Another powerful lesson is this: every day gives you a fresh opportunity. You cannot change yesterday. You cannot erase old mistakes. But you can choose wisely today. A better future starts with better choices now. Not next year. Not next month. Today. One good decision may seem small, but it can begin a chain of positive change. A single habit can transform a life when repeated consistently. Another important truth is this: life rewards consistency. People often search for shortcuts. But lasting success usually comes from steady effort and wise decisions repeated daily. The people who achieve meaningful things are often the people who remained consistent while others gave up. They kept choosing growth, kept choosing discipline, kept choosing improvement. And eventually, those choices created extraordinary results. Remember this carefully. Your future is not being built someday. It is being built today. Every habit, every action, every decision, every choice. Life is short. Make choices that your future self will thank you for. Because the quality of your future depends greatly on the quality of the decisions you make each day. So remember this: life is the result of your decisions. Every choice you make today is shaping the person you will become tomorrow. Choose discipline over excuses. Choose growth over comfort. Choose wisdom over impulse. Choose action over procrastination. Because life is short. You do not have unlimited time to keep repeating the same mistakes, delaying your dreams, or waiting for the perfect moment. The perfect moment is now. Start making better decisions. Start improving yourself every day. Start building a future that your older self will be proud of. Years from now, you will either be grateful that you took action today, or you will wish